Good morning, I'm Micah.
And I'm Max, and welcome to another edition of Bird's Eye News featuring stories from all across Cardinal Nation.
Here are today's top stories. Varsity football finishes its first season in a competitive new district.
And theater works around the clock to coordinate its massive cast.
Bird's Eye News starts now. Quick changes in choreography for a cast of 60 are all in a day's work. From Melissa Theater's production of 9 to 5. Here's Max with more.
60 people on one stage, the biggest production Melissa Theater has ever done. Having a 60-person cast brings challenges for the crew in coordinating a production of this size.
This is the biggest cast we have ever had for a show. We're used to having 60 people involved all together with actors and technicians. This year we have 60 actors alone in the cast, and that has been a fun challenge. It is a challenge just in terms of managing that many students, keeping everyone, calm and focused, and making sure we're using our time wisely, and learning all of the material.
We start with pre-planning all the way in the spring, and we hold auditions. And then with the help of 3 directors and a ton of students, we all have individual tasks that we work on to accomplish this.
We rely a lot on our student leadership teams. For example, with our vocal rehearsals, we have section leaders. So students who are familiar with reading music, they may kind of take charge in a small group rehearsal to help their peers.
We have to find creative ways to be able to fit everybody in that small black box. So whether it's separating people so that they can learn stuff in different places, or if it's only asking for a certain number of people to go to each rehearsal, is a huge challenge.
So as a stage manager, I see the most struggle in getting everybody as a group and being as a leader, just not being too bossy with people, keeping organized with everything.
Just kind of keeping track of where everyone is supposed to be and when, and she does a great job.
So we have costume, directors, stage management, lighting, all of that, they kind of just work on their own, but we have a specific costuming class that involves kids that take the class, and they design all of our costumes.
You have to track things like quick changes, how many costumes.
We have students in this production who are in one costume for the start of a scene and have literally 10 seconds to get into their next costume. And sometimes they don't even get to leave the stage while that happens.
Each person has a lot of different things, and you also have to make sure that you're organized backstage as well.
9 to 5 premieres Tuesday, November 12th at 7 p.m. in the MAC and closes November 16th. Tickets are available online for $12. The District of Doom lives up to its nickname as Cardinal football fights it out with some of 5A's best. Here's Jakaya, Carol, and men with more.
Cardinal football experienced ups and downs in their first season since realigning into one of 5A's most competitive districts.
This district was really tough. You really had 5 teams that were really good, and that anybody could win at any moment.
I love good competition. It brings out the best in you. It shows people, makes you show your true colors and what you're really made of. Are you gonna step up to the challenge and meet it and overcome it?
The Cardinals won their first 4 district games, setting a school record for points scored in a game against Frisco Liberty and defeating last year's 4A state champion and longtime rival Anna. But narrow road losses against Lovejoy and Frisco Emerson set up a home matchup against district-leading Prosper Walnut Grove that would determine their postseason fate. The Cardinals were tied at 28 at halftime, but could not pull out the win.
I think just having to endure those 4 matchups outside of us was a little bit more difficult this year than we've had in the past.
To be the best, you got to beat the best. And for us to be in that situation each week, I'm so proud of the kids and the coaches and what they put in.
We're here not only to win football games, or not just to win football games, we're here to also try to mentor these young men and give them the skill and the tools to move forward in their lives and understand that everything ain't gonna always go your way. Sometimes you're gonna lose something, sometimes you're gonna win something.
It has been a fun ride all season long. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for checking in, cheering on your Cardinals all season long.
See you next week, Cardinals.
Thanks for watching.